Hello and welcome back to Xbox On. How do you fancy a bit of something for a bit of nothing? Well, that's exactly what we've got for you in this video, with some brand new content, DLC and optimization updates that, like the very best things in life, are totally free to download. So, Henry, let's get started on the savings, eh?
The latest season of Apex Legends arrived on February 2nd and gets straight to what the chaotic battle royale game has always been about: mayhem. And how better to celebrate that than with a brand new cage-fighting, explosive-loving legend? Fuse is sure to become a fan favourite thanks to his high-powered arsenal and no-nonsense attitude. Just be sure to get out quick when the bombs start flying. Season 8 also adds the 30-30 repeater to the game's weapon cache, perfect for player fans who like a more old-fashioned feel to their firearms. And one of the game's classic maps, Kings Canyon, makes its grand return with a few interesting alterations.
The latest Black Ops game took us back to the rising tensions of the Cold War, and it's proven as insanely popular as just about every other entry in Activision's world-conquering series. But it also harbours a bitter rivalry of its own, a COD war, if you will, between gamers who want to be matched exclusively with other players of their ability level and those who are looking for a bit more of a casual experience. The addition of League Play should ensure that those who live and die by their kill-death ratio are as well served as those who just want to grab a Kalashnikov and wreak some havoc. You know, casual stuff.
Sea of Thieves has been fulfilling all of our pirate fantasies for almost 3 years now, but this latest free update proves that there's plenty of life in the old Sea Dog yet, as it kicks off its first ever season. The new setup allows each aspiring pirate to unlock all kinds of cosmetics as they play, as well as ancient coins to spend at the Pirate Emporium. The arrival of the Renown system also ensures that players are constantly rewarded for their notorious deeds, while the Lost Shipment voyages give them the chance to put their true crime skills to work by tracking down ships that have mysteriously vanished. And coming into port alongside these content updates is a little optimization for Xbox Series X players, a performance mode that'll let you sail at 120 FPS. The seas have never been smoother.
While many games opt for a bigger is better approach, Grounded literally flipped the script by shrinking the player down and leaving them to fend for themselves against the terrors of the backyard. This new update gives our tiny heroes even more to worry about by adding winged insects who can bring death from above. Of course, a problem is really just an opportunity with stingers on it, and those new foes can provide the ingredients to craft some great new items like bee armor and a firefly headlamp, if you survive long enough to craft them, that is. Right, Henry? And of course, like Sea Thieves and our next game, this is a Game Pass title, meaning you're getting free updates on top of a game you're already getting as part of your membership. Yes, you're welcome.
Our next freebie update comes after a year of being stuck inside, and the chance to soar freely across the country has never looked so appealing. Enter Flight Simulator, one of our favourite PC games around these parts. The experience is getting even more uncannily lifelike thanks to a new update which renders several UK cities in ever greater detail. Throw in 5 new handcrafted airports and 80 new points of interest to track down, and you've got the answer to all of your aerodynamic desires for the foreseeable future. And console gamers, there's no need to feel left out. Xbox Series X and S owners will be able to get in on the action too later this year. We'll bring you all the latest updates from the arrivals board, so make sure to hit that subscribe button.
The only thing better than a free game is a free game with more free stuff added on, if you're following me. And we've got plenty to pick from this month. Paladins has been perfect for team shooter fans who prefer black magic to black ops. And now Season 4 chucks in a new playable champion, the acid-spitting Yagarath the Devourer. Sounds like a friendly chap, that one.
That's just one of the updates coming to the catalogue of free-to-play specialists Hi-Res Studios this month. Over in its mythological MOBA Smite, Season 8 introduces the game's first ever living map, a Babylonian realm filled with gorgeous buildings and deadly scorpion monsters, all under the watchful eye of the powerful new god Tiamat. What else they got, Charlie?
And last but certainly not least, in this high-res free update extravaganza, there's the inaugural season of their super accessible team shooter Rogue Company. Season 1 brings with it tons of new content, including another stylish killer to play as, Kestrel, a founding member of that titular company, Kestrel's Halo drones are sure to keep the younger rogues in line.
Or how about a trip to scenic Norway for Season 7 of Scandinavian looter-shooter Vigor? This time round, the Outlanders are more geared up than ever, with a wardrobe full of camouflage and an arsenal full of new guns like the Lachiabe 12 shotgun and the M60E3 machine gun.
With its DIY design tools, Roblox is a game that offers endless possibilities, but still, there are a few things as satisfying as blasting paintballs at everything in sight. The good news then is that Big Paintball just got even bigger, courtesy of a free new update that adds new maps, modes, and a few clever gameplay tweaks to your Xbox.
Okay, one final free content update for you before we take a look at some other ways to get maximum bang out of your $0. If you can't get enough of Path of Exile's dungeon crawling, monster massacring action, it's time to grab the Echoes of Atlas expansion. Featuring a range of grueling new challenges as well as some truly game-changing items, it's the perfect way to take the whole experience up a level for absolutely nothing.
Demos are another great freebie to look out for on your Xbox. In the store, just select games and then scroll down to the demo section to check out all the latest. We found 3 absolute bangers recently, so make sure you get these installed and tried out for yourself, because who knows, you just might find your next must-play game. Like, for example, Balan Wonderworld. This 3D platformer comes from 2 true legends of the genre, Yuji Naka and Nato Oshima, co-creators of Sonic the Hedgehog himself, would you believe? But the spiny speedster's ability have got nothing on the 2 heroes of Balan Wonderworld, with an 80-strong wardrobe of magical costumes, each rocking their own power sets, from ice breath to walking on air, and yes, there is one spiky blue lad who runs very fast. Well, you've got to respect the classics, haven't you? The full game is arriving on the 26th of March, but you can get stuck into this demo right now on Xbox One or with shiny optimizations on Xbox Series X and S. Not only does the demo give you access to the game's entire first chapter, plus tasters of 2 more, it'll also give you a chance to unlock an exclusive Xbox-themed costume you can use in the game. Not bad for the money, or lack thereof, but Henry, what else have we got?
Demos can be a great way of getting an early taste of an upcoming game, or just for trying out something that you might have missed. Like Immortals Fenyx Rising, which landed in the busy period just before Christmas. If you enjoyed the ancient Greek open world adventuring of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, then this could be just the game for you. It's from the same team, creating a new fantasy world that draws from Greek myth. And even if you finish the full game, you might still want to take a peek at this demo. It actually features exclusive content not seen before, with a short, self-contained quest that you can only play here. Now that is truly legendary.
And rounding off our trio of demos, a game that jumped out of the shadows and onto Xbox just this month, it's Little Nightmares 2. In this spooky little treat, you don the paper bag of Mono, a small boy on the run in a nightmarishly huge world where everything is out to get you. If it's not the lumbering giant known as the Hunter, it's these seriously creepy little dolls. Horrifying if you ask me. An Xbox Series X and S optimized version of the game is on its way later this year, tapping into the power of next gen to really up the creep factor. Thank you very much. Sounds like exactly the thing we'll be looking at in a future video, so make sure you're subbed and don't miss out.
But how about some optimized updates to games that you can play right now? In case you missed it last month, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order got given the next-gen treatment, with a bump to the resolution and frame rate taking this already gorgeous game and punching it into hyperspace. And then in February, we were treated to 2 more huge optimized updates. First up, The Division 2 got its latest free patch, Title Update 12. The name might not be very exciting, but what it does certainly is. It lets next-gen gamers loot and shoot their way through Washington in stunning 4K 60. And for anyone who owns Control Ultimate Edition, you'll now be able to experience the game and its 2 expansions in all their next-gen glory. You can choose to play in Performance Mode, which locks the frame rate to a slick 60 FPS, or on Xbox Series X, Graphics Mode complete with ray-traced reflections, literally adding a new dimension to the iconic setting of the oldest house, which might have to be renamed, what with all these new updates.
So there you have it, a ton of updates, demos, and more to keep you busy on Xbox this month without having to spend a singular penny. Hit that like button, and if you're on the lookout for even more bargains, make sure you check out our weekly deals videos. But thanks for watching. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.